What's up, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, beautiful viewers of the World Wide Web? My name is Toon215, and this is Jersey. We're on our way to South Philadelphia. We're going to be doing a tour of just some random South Philly neighborhoods. I don't want to focus on any one neighborhood in specific. We're actually right now on 10th and Girard on the north side of City Hall. And we're just going to be cutting up 10th Street, taking 10th Street straight through until we get to South Philly. We're going to go through Center City and we eventually end up in South Philly. It's a beautiful day. It's like, I would say like a 67-degree day. It's a little windy, but it is a nice spring day. The sun is out. You guys are now experiencing full immersive 360 virtual tour. If this is your very first time experiencing a VR 360 tour of Toon, let me explain it to you. All you have to do is take your mobile device, move left, move right, move up, move down. You can look all around with your mobile device. We're passing Harper Street, 10th and Harper. Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to move all around. Let me put on my seatbelt for those of you who are passing Cambridge who are safety conscious. And let me put on, Jersey got scared. Let me put on Jersey's seatbelt. We're passing George Street, so we're both pretty safe. You know what I mean? Try to do my best to make sure that we're safe. Let me set the stop clock. We're gonna set it for, let's set it for like, what, 45 minutes? Let's do 45 minutes. Start the stop clock. Stop clock is on go. I got the phone stuck in between me. In between the, there you go. We're all good to go. Yeah, she didn't want to ride shotgun no more. She went to the back seat. We're passing the Richard Allen homes on 10th and Poplar. We got a Mr. Softy truck on my left-hand side. See how she swerved? She finessed right through the seatbelt. The seatbelt was pointless. But it's cool. We're passing Ogden Street and Ogden Place. This is like PHA Housing, Philadelphia Housing Authority. To my knowledge, there used to be projects here. We're on 10th and Parish on my left-hand side. If you turn your camera to the left-hand side, you will see a police officer stationed on the corner. Now, make note that if your viewing experience is looking grainy, if the image looks grainy, we got a couple homies right here on my right, we got a couple homies on my left, they're out here hanging out. If the video quality looks grainy, go to your YouTube window, the window player, and if you're on a desktop, on the bottom right hand side of the screen, you'll see a settings wheel, like a gear. Click that gear, and when you click the gear, it's gonna pop up with a resolution column, and then you can select 480, 720, 1080, 1440, and 4K. We had another police officer stationed right here on my left hand side. We're at 10th and Fairmount. If you're on a mobile device, you should see 3 dots on the top right hand side of your corner of the screen. Click those 3 dots. A drop down menu will come down and you'll see resolution options again. If your internet is slow, you might not be able to enjoy 4K. We're passing Mellon Street. But the sweet spot for average internet is like 720 through 1440. I would set it up to 1080. But if you have really fast internet, then you can go for 4K. We're at 10th and Wallace, passing several landscapers doing their job. It's a lot of rough terrain, rough streets really. Basically the way some of these streets become rough, you gonna come up front, Jersey? You see, now I have to pop the seatbelt. Come up front, come on. The way I have to navigate is, a lot of these streets were opened up throughout their lifespan. We're passing 10th and Mount Vernon. Throughout their lifespan, they were opened up to do plumbing work. Or they built these houses. On my left-hand side, you guys will see there's new buildings, more modern buildings. They break open the street, they do the plumbing, and then they put a poor patch job over it. And then the poor patch job ends up sinking, and over time, go ahead, you're more than welcome to go. We're on 10th and Green. Then over time, the patch slouches in, and then the road becomes like a roller coaster, really bumpy terrain. We're passing Golden Bridge grocery store. We have a guy cycling by on his bicycle. Salon Tenchi, passing Brandywine Street. These people right here, they're New Century Metal Construction. You guys see their chrome fences or chrome gates? I see those throughout the city. Every time I see somebody with one of those chrome gates throughout the city, I know that this is where they got them from, right here on 10th and Spring Garden. Yeah, so it's a nice day. I can't complain. As far as the only thing that I would like to be a little bit better is less wind, because the wind, it's not hot enough for it to be windy. When it becomes windy, it becomes a little chilly, but I could deal with it. We've had worse. Passing CNF convenience store on my right hand side. We're passing Nectarine Street, the 1000 block. We have a mail carrier on my left hand side picking up mail. Passing the 900 block of Buttonwood Street. We got a nice mural right here on my right hand side. If you look up, it's a really nice mural. Passing Hamilton. We're going under an underpass. This is no longer a train. Now it is a local garden. That's the project that they're trying to turn it into. I know they already worked on some of it, but to my knowledge, they're still trying to, they want the garden to go where the old tracks used to be throughout the whole entire center city. Yeah, this was a project that was thought of a few years ago by a gentleman who's no longer with us. He passed away. Yo, Jersey, you showing the World Wide Web viewers your booty? You showing them what you're working with? Yo, she crazy. But yeah, so it's a nice little garden. It's a nice little spot. Maybe one of these days I'll take you guys on a walking tour through that little, what it was a train track, I guess a railroad back in the day. It wasn't being used for many years, and some guy thought of the idea of turning it into a park, like a local community garden walkway / park. So they already did about a good, I would say 2-3 city blocks worth, and it's a nice idea. It's a nice environment to be able to walk on where trains used to go through, and now there's a lot of greenery. There's benches, nice spots to take pictures. It's nice, and it's raised above the ground level here on the street view. So you're raised about a story or two high, so you get to see a nice view of the skyline. And if they execute the idea and go straight through the whole entire city, that's gonna be awesome. We're passing Black Tire Service on my right hand side, driving past Callow Hill Street. We're on 10th and Callow Hill. Gotta watch it, there's bumps right here. We have Ken's Automotive on my left hand side, passing Carlton Street. Now we're passing Wood Street. On my left and on my right side, you guys will see a bunch of people walking, socializing, traveling to where they have to go. This building on my right hand side is called Crane Chinatown. That was just made within, I would say, they started the project like 2 years ago. There used to be a parking lot there. You would basically pay for the day, like rent the parking. Here, let me open up that window for you, Jersey. Look on my right hand side. You see those people over there? They're all in like a large group. Check it out. Now, you guys can't really see the detail in their face, but this is the Asian community. We have some benches over here on my right hand side. It says, "This is, was, and will be Chinatown." That's what that banner just said. And now we're driving by some Asians. We have a couple right there. She has on a belly shirt. We have an Asian gentleman right here. Yeah, he's smoking a cigarette. We got tons of potholes. Chinatown right here has a bunch of potholes. So if you're driving through here, I don't know how you like to treat your vehicle, but I like to take my time. We got Fresh Bay on my left hand side, and we have a dozen of other Asian businesses. We're passing 10th and Spring Street. We got Mr. Wish. We have some graffiti up top. Oh Babe, for those of you guys who like to admire graffiti. A barbershop. We got the Cantor House on my left hand side. We have some banners that are going to start reading "Love Chinatown" on my right hand side. If you look up, you'll see a red banner with a heart, and it has what could possibly be like Vietnamese script, and it says "Love Chinatown." In front of us, we have Race Street. I'm gonna roll up the windows because they were playing some music. It was kind of distracting. I'm gonna try to drive through here as slow as possible. We have Jade Harbor restaurant on my left hand side, but a lot of the people that I see right now are of Asian descent. Savings Bank on my left-hand side. Bubble tea spot on my left. Produce, fruits, and everything on my right. We have a fire station on my left-hand side. Ladder 23. We have a lunch and diner. A tea-do spot. We got hand-drawn noodles on my left-hand side. We got tons of oranges, grapes, apples, everything. Peaches, pears, lemons. They have all types of fruits. I'm gonna go around this truck that's double parked. I shot a music video right here before. I know I told you guys that a few times. Duck House, Shaxian delicacies. Look up, look straight up in front of me. I'm gonna go slow here so you guys can look up, allow you guys a chance to see what that looks like. See? It's pretty cool. It has Asian inspiration. The dragons, all the lettering and whatnot. Now we're crossing over, and within this next block, it's not really any more Chinatown businesses, like a few right here, but then we get to where the gallery is at, or we're passing Cuthbert, or what will be considered nowadays the fashion district. But the gallery was basically like our local mall that we could take the train to. There's some people over there sleeping on the ground. That sucks. Passing Filbert Street. Yeah, there was a couple individuals there just laying on the ground sleeping. There was like 3 of them. We got this, what's this? Garda money safe truck, right? Cash logistics, smart transportation. Those are the people who pick up the, you know, like the Brinks truck, but that's just a different brand. It's called Garda. Now we're on Market Street, 10th and Market Street. This is Center City, Philadelphia. About 4 blocks to my right-hand side, we have, let me run on the window because she probably wants to, you see, she went straight to the window. Yeah, I'm sorry, Jersey. 4 blocks to my right, there's City Hall. So that's like, you know, listen, if somebody's playing a guitar, listen. Yo, I don't know if y'all heard what that lady said. I think she was mad somebody was making a turn and he didn't have his signals on. We're passing DeGray Street. She said, turn your effing turn signals on, B. I don't care if you don't got your effing turn signals on, B, or something. Passing Ludlow and 10th Street. Yeah, there was a dude out there with an electric guitar. I don't know if it was, it sounded like a guitar. It didn't sound like a bass. It sounded like a guitar. And he was hitting the strings, and he must have had some type of portable amp, because he was amplifying it through some speakers. Alright, so we're going to be passing Jefferson University Hospital. If you look on my left, feel free to look on my right. We have, what's that? 2 gentlemen and a female on the corner. I'm about to cross in front of Bank of America. On my left-hand side, if you guys want to take that in. We have a cyclist on my right-hand side. We're passing Chestnut Street. We got a Starbucks coffee. Now, Chestnut and Walnut, always the 2 most busy blocks in Center City. Always some type of traffic, always some type of congestion. You alright, Jersey? You alright? You alright, girl? You alright, girl? You alright, girl? Oh, girl, you so good. You so good, girl. You so good, girl. Who the good girl? You the good girl. Yeah. There you go. Bart, hold it down. Y'all saw her? She said, bruh. Her ear said. She's trying to get a better perspective. But yeah, so now we're at Sampson, passing Carver W. Reed Company. That's a jewelry spot, diamonds, gold, and things like that. We got Milano's Pizzeria on my left-hand side. We're passing Jefferson Public Safety, like Jefferson Police, basically, for the hospital. A breakfast, lunch, and dinner spot. Barra Rosa Restaurante, wine bar, and pizzeria on my left-hand side. On my right-hand side, we got the Will's Eye Emergency Neuroscience Drop-Off Center location. So, you know, for those of y'all who don't know, Philadelphia has one of the best eye doctors in the world here at Will's Eye. I know people travel from all over the United States. They come here to utilize Will's Eye. Those were the people that did my eye surgery. You can't go over me though, Jersey. I'm driving and we're operating a 5-speed manual vehicle, which means I need my legs to press the. Oh, what? She's slipping. Come on, Jersey. You gotta sit still. Nope, nope. You gotta sit still, girl. You can't ride like on my lap while I'm actually driving. She slipped. Passing Walnut Street. We have a gentleman right here. Is he getting a ticket? Yeah, yo. Somebody had a ticket. There was somebody that had a ticket and they were asking the PPA person, I guess, did you give me this ticket? Yeah. We got the blue MLE Life Science building right here on my left hand side. You see there's a couple of 2 females right there. They are drinking coffee and they are enjoying the sun, probably getting a tan. On my right hand side, the same rule will apply there. There's people laying out on blankets, people walking. Wherever there's sun at, there's usually somebody soaking it in. We're passing Locust. We have a cyclist on my right. We have Locust Bar on my left. We have Green Garden on my left hand side. Passing a dozen or so businesses right here on my left hand side, from massage parlors to hardware stores, medical supplies, insurance, and more. We have even hair studio, like a beauty salon. We got a restaurant right here, Harpoon, established in 1986. They even have outdoor dining, beer, liquor, wine. We had some people right there on Spruce Street. They laughed at a joke and enjoyed their joke. Must have been a good joke. I should have laughed with them. Passing Quick Clean Laundry Service. We're passing Cypress Street. Like passing Clinton Street. So we're passing Center City neighborhoods. Passing Pine Street. I'm only traveling 19 miles an hour, guys. I have vehicles behind me, so I don't want to hold them up too much because then they may get impatient. We're passing Lombard Street. Passing Rodman Street. We got Acme on my right hand side. We're passing the famous South Street. Passing Snap Kitchen and PNC Bank. South Street is known for about 10 blocks, up to a dozen blocks worth of business fronts. Everything from restaurants, tattoo parlors, clothing stores, eateries, plenty more things that you can do on South Street. I believe there's even a laugh house. We're on 10th and Bainbridge. You can take a look on my left hand side. Look across the street, look in the park. Look at all the kids on the basketball court. Check that out. They're enjoying themselves. It's nice to see people out and about. Passing that nice Prelude, the SI Prelude, old school Prelude. For all you Honda connoisseurs. We're at Fitzwater and 10th and Fitzwater. We got Sam's Morning Glory, a fine diner. Jersey, you gotta take a seat because you're gonna go forward when I press the brake. Passing United Savings Bank. Sit down, you gotta sit. Or go to the back, one or two. Like if you're gonna stand, you gotta go to the back. But you can't be up front standing. You wouldn't let a child stand in the front seat, would you? Well, I can't let her stand in the front seat either, even though she's been standing the whole time. Passing WFS Bank. We're on 10th and Catherine. Public notice of application, alcoholic beverages. I guess they applied for their license, their permit to sell alcoholic beverages. We got them painted. Oh no, why are they doing that? They were painting the red brick of the house white. The people must have contracted them, the owners. We're on 10th and Christian Street. Why would they do that? We got Santucci's Pizza right here on my left hand side. Santucci's. Why would they do that? Why would they paint the beautiful red stone brick white? Why? Passing Montrose. Man, that just to me, that just lowers the value of the house. One block to my left, we have the Italian market, and then Geno's and Pat Steaks and all that around the corner. Now, if you're new to the channel, I literally just did a walking tour and 360 through the Italian market, so make sure you go check that out on my channel. Go ahead, ma'am. You're more than welcome to cross. No? You look like you was about to cross. You have your dog with you. She's on the phone. Jersey's. Let me make sure Jersey doesn't jump out of the window. That was a brindle too. That was a darker brindle. We're passing Kimball Street. Yeah, I should probably be more mindful. We're passing Kimball Street again. For some apparent reason, there was two exact signs that said Kimball Street. Passing League Street. Now we're on Washington Ave. We're in South Philadelphia right now, on 10th and Washington. We got a Sherwin-Williams on my right. We had an auto parts store there. Wasn't it AutoZone? I could have sworn I was an AutoZone right there. Or was it, what's that yellow automotive business? I can't think of it right this second, but yeah. We're on 10th and Washington Ave. Scoreboard Sports Grill. We got a Sunoco gas station on my right hand side. There's our family right there walking with the children. Pretty cool. We're at 10th and Ellsworth. We got a Lebanese Maronite. What's this? A church, right? Yeah. But be careful, guys. I got traffic behind me, and yeah, I'm traveling slow as I could. There's a house for sale, and it's sold. It says sold. It says for sale, and it says sold. We got Annan Street. We're passing Annan Street. We're at 10th and Federal Street. On my left-hand side is the Notorious Park, where the mobsters used to play ball at back in the day, like Joey Merlino and the crew. They used to meet here on, I guess, special occasions, events, weekends. He used to also I believe coach a Little League softball team. We got South Philly Bottle Shop on my right. I'm gonna make this left on 10th and Wharton. This is right next to Pat's Steaks. The gentleman right there actually has a Pat's meal. He had the Pat's cheesesteak, he had the Pat's fries, and the Pat's drink. We're just gonna pass Pat's Steaks. We're not gonna go down this avenue. I've been through here on several driving tours that are not in 360, and I've also been through here on that recent 360 walking tour. So make sure you go check that out. But we're just gonna keep going straight down Wharton. We'll probably take it to, like, I don't know, 4th, 5th and Wharton, something like that, maybe 6th and Wharton. Then we'll cut right and we'll just zigzag through the neighborhood, see what the ambience is like. Got a mural on my right hand side. It says Passyunks, freshest pears. Now we are in the Passyunk Square neighborhood. We drove through several neighborhoods along the way. I just haven't been naming them as we drive by. We got El Sarape Taqueria on my right. What's up with this ambulance right here in front of us? There's an ambulance, like a, not an ambulance, like a fire truck. It's just blocking the street. I hope he's not double parked to go in and get himself cheesesteak. Come on, dude. Are you gonna move? Because we definitely want to go straight. You're more than welcome, Jersey. You see, I had to slightly tap the brake. You have to sit down, girl. I had to slightly tap the brake, and she almost went straight for the hills. Yeah, he's just blocking the entire road. Like, is it a medical emergency, sir? We got Pico right here parking up. On my left hand side, you'll see. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen. The camera abruptly cut, but we're back in full effect. You guys only missed about a block worth of footage. We're passing Earp Street. We're on 6th and Earp in South Philadelphia. We're now on 6th and Reed. We have awesome dudes printing on my right hand side. Passing Jarrett Street. Take a seat, Jersey. You gotta take a seat. No, I'm sorry, you can't do that. Jersey, I'm pressing the gas pedal. You're gonna make me like press the gas pedal extremely fast. Like I'm using my right leg and she wants to push down on my right leg. Passing KHMER Market on 6th and Dickinson. Yeah, she really has to sit down because for any, I'm gonna yank on her collar a little bit just so that she can sit down. Because for any little brake I press, if she's not stable, she's gonna go forward. Passing Cross Street. We're on 6th and Tasker. We got Richmond's Ice Cream Deli on my right hand side. You're more than welcome to go, buddy. We got Styles on 6th on my right hand side. Probably take this to like Oregon. Take this past Snyder, take this to Oregon Avenue. Passing Furnace Street, probably cut through like the Whitman community. Passing Mountain Street, we got Burgese Kitchens on my left hand side. We're at 6th and Morris. I don't know, but 6th Street has tons and tons of bumps and obstacles to drive around. Like it's not a smooth straightaway. It's not a smooth street where I can just, you know, I'm going slow because I want y'all to see too, but if I wasn't capturing footage, I would still be going slow. We got Action Karate on the left hand side, established in 1994. For any of you who are interested in learning karate, on 6th and Moore Street in South Philly. We got Climber Sweet Basil. What's that? A bar? Restaurant? They're making some new buildings on my right hand side, as you can see. We're stuck behind a little traffic jam. Jersey, you have to take a seat. Sit. Jersey. Sit. She's not trying to hear that. Jersey. Sit. Jersey. Sit down. Sit. Yo. Sit. Stay. You gotta try to lay down some type of authority. Yeah, it's not really safe for her just to be walking around. Somebody runs to the street, a kid runs in the street, a cat runs in the street, and then I press the brakes abruptly not to run them over, not to hit a child. She's going straight through the windshield. We had a female being dropped off there, an older female. We're passing Siegel Street, the Prophetic Church. And look, she got right back up. She said, I ain't having that. She's showing off. All right, we're at 6th and Mifflin Street. We got Woods Restaurant on my right hand side. It is currently 5 minutes to 4. So it's about to be 4 o'clock in 5 minutes. Passing the 500 block of Hoffman. We got Senqua Detailing Center on my left hand side. Now we're passing Dudley Street, the 500 block of Dudley Street. Yeah, the streets, I think I picked the wrong block to go right on. I should have went right on another block. We're at 6th and McKean. I think I'm gonna make a left and I'm gonna try to work myself right. Look at this. We're here, we're like doom doom, doom 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 doom, like we're like on the craziest roller coaster. See if I can make this left on Emily, so y'all can see a little block. Yeah, Emily, that's cool, perfect. And the next block goes up because that is doing one thing to my suspension. It's not healthy. All right, this is a 2-story residential block. You can see there's a mixture of brick pointed homes. They got one with some cement work. We got a garage, another little yard garage. Those bricks look nice. The ones on my right, it's nice looking bricks. We got PPA Parking Authority right here on my right hand side. Probably running up and getting people citations for not having parking permits. Yeah, watch it with your face, Jersey. We're going by vehicles. We got this pea green fence surrounding this house. We got a group of people right here on my right hand side. There's a dog. I gotta roll up the window. It's a little tiny dog over there, and I don't want her to try to jump out the window. Thank you.
All right.
And he flagged me over to allow me to come in, so I appreciate that. Jersey, if you sit in the front, you gotta sit down. You hear me? You gotta sit. You gotta sit. We can't have that. We cannot have that. We gotta sit. Sit down. Sit down. I know you're excited, but you gotta like relax. You gotta relax. That's what's safe for you. Alright, we just exited the 400 block of Emily Street here in South Philly. I'm gonna make this right hand turn. What's this, 4th Street? On the 400 block of Emily. It's a good chance this is 4th. Alright, passing Mercy Street, we got Lynn's Grocery on my right hand side. We're now on Snyder Avenue at the intersection of Snyder, and I believe this is 4th. I would have to double check. If it's 400 block, this is 4th. That's 300. You know, 3rd will be over there. Like if you're on like 500, then that's 5th. If you're on like the 600 block, then that's usually, most of the time, that's how it's supposed to be. If you're like on 1700 Snyder, that's 17th and Snyder. I don't know if that makes any sense. Passing, what's that, Engine Ladder 27, South Philly. Passing Holiday Professional Nails. Passing Contrell Street. Passing Winton. Yup, we're on 4th. 4th and Jackson. There's people walking around. Passing Dolly Street. We got Hua, the mini market, coffee and milk, candy, snacks, ice cream, and much more. Wolf Nails on my left hand side. That means we're on 4th and Wolf, and we are on 4th and Wolf. Southview Pizza, King of 4th Street. Female right there on a motorcycle, that was cool. Durfor. Got a little gentleman on a scooter. I wonder if that was her motorcycle, that was her boyfriend's. Maybe she was waiting for him to come out. That's always cool to see, you know, a young lady operate a motorcycle. On 4th and Rittner. Okay, you're more than welcome to go, buddy. We got La Canasta Restaurant and Grill on my left hand side. Let me see what the clock looks like. Alright. Passing Gladstone Street. Passing Roseberry Street. And we're on 4th and Porter. Now, if this is your very first time visiting this channel, I don't normally do random drives like this. I try to keep them organized. I try to like zigzag and map out a whole neighborhood. But we're passing Vollmer Street. Considering that this is a 360 tour, the weather is okay. It's not that bad. I figured why not. We're on 4th and Shunk. Great, you're more than welcome to go, buddy. You guys can look on my left. You see a little tiny dog. You'll see how the dog barked at me. He said, I ain't tiny. We got a basketball court right here on my left hand side. Yo, the second I said we got a little tiny dog, all you heard was if. No, that was crazy. All right, we're on Oregon Avenue, guys. South Philly, we out here. Not far from here is the sports complex, airport, things like that. Help wanted, cashier, oil change, and tire rotate special. So I guess this BP gas station is looking for a cashier. So if anybody's looking for work, male or female, on 4th and Oregon, the BP gas station is searching for an employee. You can probably try to inquire within. That's a plaza right there, Whitman Plaza, because we're in the Whitman neighborhood. ShopRite, Party City, Ross, PennDOT, and plenty of other locations in that plaza. We got Oregon Market right here, Wells Fargo, 3rd and Oregon Pretzel Factory. This is where they make Philadelphia pretzels. Oregon Diner, St. Christopher Drive. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn right here. St. Christopher Drive. Let's take it over here. I'm only doing 10 miles an hour, guys. The slower I drive, the less you guys get to see, so I'm trying to keep it at it. Oop, you see, I had to press the brake there, but I had to automatically use my arm as a brake for her so she don't go forward. Passing the 2500 block of American Street, we got King Food, Chinese and American food right there. We're at 3rd and Shunk. We got St. Jude's food, Spanish and American food right there on my right hand side. Passing Lawrence E. Murphy Recreation Center. There's a swimming pool, playground, indoor rec and whatnot. Passing Galloway Street. Traveling 19 miles an hour. We're on 4th and Shunk. We're gonna keep on traveling down Shunk. Passing Lawrence Street, we're doing 18 miles an hour. You guys can look around me as I'm driving. I have a vehicle behind me. You guys can look behind me and actually see if there's a vehicle. That's funny. We're at 5th and Shunk. Because normally you guys can't really tell there's a vehicle behind me. You probably be like, Tune, you over exaggerating. There ain't no car behind you. They ain't rushing you. No, they be rushing me, yo. Passing Reese Street, and now we're passing the 2500 block of Fairhill Street. We're doing 17 miles per hour, just to keep up the pace for the people that's behind me. We're on 6th and Shunk. We have Leica Mobile on my left-hand side. They have hoagie, steaks, colloquially convenience store, and more. Passing Marshall, 2500 block of Marshall Street. Let's make this left down Sheridan. Let's make this left down Sheridan and then come down Marshall. Ah, they're double parked here. How are they gonna be double parked in the middle of the street? They're gonna right here and bite through our time. You guys are leaving? All right, cool. Thankfully. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn here, and then I'm gonna make another left. Back on Oregon Ave. And I can't even make a left down Marshall. Marshall comes up, so I would have to make a left. Wow. I'm gonna make a right because I don't feel like going through that. I'm gonna have to go around because Marshall, unfortunately, Marshall went like that. It went down that way, which I passed. I wasn't thinking accordingly. And then it goes to Oregon right here. So I was just gonna go around and come down Marshall, but I can't. I would have to go around like a whole nother block that we just saw. We got 007 convenience store on my right. On 7th and Oregon Ave. Back on Oregon. Pizzashop.com across the street. Passing Beulah Street. Now we're passing Franklin Street. And a lot of them come up. They come straight up to Oregon instead of going down. You know what I mean? Like it should be like this, like a nice zigzag. No, it'd be like up, 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 and then down. Up, 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 down. Like what? Who thought of this stuff? We got Oregon Instant Auto Tags and Insurance on my right. We have the 47 bus, the SEPTA bus, at the stoplight on my right hand side, and City Auto Paint and Supply. Passing Mildred Street, see this comes up. Darien Street comes up. Yeah. 9th Street goes down. We could go down 9th. On 9th and Oregon Ave. We got D. Newland Fell. What's that? Public school. I make this right on 9th and Oregon. Do it 15 miles an hour, guys. 15 miles an hour. Now I'm doing 5 miles probably. I'm doing what? Nah, BS. I'm doing 10 miles an hour. It feels even slower. It really feels like I'm going like 8 miles an hour. On 9th and Shunk. I'm gonna take this straight down to like Snyder. Snyder Ave. Go, you're more than welcome. Jersey, you're back in the front and your face is right next to that dashboard. You're not doing yourself any justice. Take a seat. Take a seat, Jersey. See, I gotta press the brake here and she's gonna go forward. Jersey, you gotta sit it down. And Porter. On my left hand side, we got grocery store, JD for you. Okay, you're more than welcome to go, buddy. Would you like to go? Go ahead, it's fine. No problem. Female and her youngster. She's with her youngster and I'm with my youngster. This is my child right here, can't you tell? She has my features. She has my striking beauty. Oh, there's a dog right there. I gotta roll up the window, so. Cause then she starts to get aggressive. She seems calm now, but she's not really. Look, she's trying to go to the back to get a better view of the dog. She seems calm now, but she's not that friendly when it comes to dogs and to strangers. She don't like other dogs. I don't know why. She don't like other dogs. And strangers, if I'm around and I let her know that you're good, then you're good. If I'm not around, she don't like you. We're at 9th and Rittner. We got State Representative Elizabeth Fiedler on my left hand side. That's her office. Ma'am, you're just throwing yourself in there. You're physically disabled, but you're sure able to throw yourself into traffic. We have this classic vehicle right here. Beautiful. You guys can turn your camera right and enjoy that beautiful specimen. We're on 9th and Moyamensing Ave. Say it with me. Moyamensing. North Carolina tags. Past some Florida ones too. North Carolina tags again. They're probably family. Alright guys, so that is my timer to let me know that I have a little bit of time if you guys left. On 9th and Wolf, we got Styles for Men on my right hand side. I'm going to reset the timer once again. Passing Dolly Street, and I'm going to set it to passing Dolly Street. I'm going to set it to right here. Boom, start it one more time, and then we are good to go. We're on 9th and Jackson Street. Let me roll down the window too, so y'all can at least look out the window, because I don't know if the window is causing like a reflection, like a refraction, a lens refraction. Passing Winton Street. Now we're on Cantrell or Contrell Street. 800 block of Control, we just passed it. We're on 9th and Snyder Avenue. I'm gonna make this left on Snyder Avenue. Automotive or Auto Cure Automotive right there. We have Mr. Bruno's house, one of the mobsters that passed away. This is where he lived, right here on my left hand side. You guys can look out here. We're on Hutchinson, 2000 block of Hutchinson. They got a nice mural across the street on my right. It was said that he was taken out right in front of his house too, but people will beg to differ. You guys can discuss the details there. There's a 7-Eleven right here on my left hand side. We got the Philadelphia Credit Union on my right hand side. We're passing 10th and Snyder Avenue. We got Easy Dollar on my right hand side. South Philly Market. Jersey, your butt itch? You need me to scratch it? Passing Rocco's Collision Center. She's like biting like her back. You want me to scratch your butt? Or scratch your back? I should say I said scratch your butt. Passing Luke Oil. Luke Oil gas station. Come here, Jersey. Come on. Man, don't sneeze on me though. I got you. Like right here, be itching for her. I'm gonna have to give her a nice bath. It's that time of the year where dogs start getting hot patches. Extraordinaire hair salon on my right. A gentleman just came out from getting, I guess, a haircut. His hair looks extraordinary. Extraordinary. Passing 12th and Snyder Ave. 5th Ave Shoes on my right. Good and Plenty Mini Market on my right. What's that says? Bikini Tattoo on my right. Passing Iceminger Street on my left. 2100 block of Iceminger. We got La Tienda, Grocery and Cuisine on my right hand side. We got Nick's Charcoal Pit on my left hand side. Filet mignon sandwiches, chicken sandwiches, baby back ribs, wings, hamburgers, hot dogs, salads, and more. We're traveling down Snyder Avenue, passing the 2000 block of Juniper Street, passing Watts Street, passing Broad and Snyder Avenue, passing Rosewood Street, then we're passing Carlisle Street, Coin Laundry on my left, Broadway Cut Salons on my right, quality hair care for all ages, healthcare, rehabilitation, and I guess like rehab center, Snyder Tobacco and Cigar. We're passing 15th and Snyder Avenue. You got Melrose Diner. We're now passing the 2100 block of Hicks Street. Watch it, I'm pressing the brake, and you're going forward. You ready to sit down? You gotta sit down. You gonna go back to the back seat? Snyder Ave and Mole Street. We're on Mole Street. moly, 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 moly. You like guacamole? Guacamole, mole, mole, mole. Look at that dog on my left hand side. All you dog lovers, look on my left. There's like a wolf, like a white, creamy looking wolf type of dog. I don't know if it's like a Akita or husky. It's not a husky. It's like a Akita or something. I don't know. Some type of fluffy looking dog. Alright, so Snyder Ave cuts over to Passyunk Ave. ADL tires, new and used. Cafe y Chocolate. I guess they sell you coffee and chocolate. That's their fix. Philadelphia Eyeglass Labs. I'm gonna make this left-hand turn on Passyunk, and then I'm gonna keep on going up Snyder Avenue. It cuts right back over. Boom. Passing Bancroft. Still crossing Snyder Avenue. Passing Chadwick. Now we're passing 17th Street. 17th and Snyder. Beautiful, nice classic truck right there. A Ford. Was that a Ford 100? That was nice. Passing Colorado. Now we're passing Bouvier Street. Now we're passing 18th Street. Snyder and 18th Street. Another little teeny weeny doggy. And she goes straight for the dogs. Straight for them. Passing Cleveland, Austin and Harris Barbershop. Passing Dorrance. We got Lee Ann Chinese Restaurant. Matilda Hair Braiding. We're at 19th and Snyder Avenue. We got South Philly Pharmacy on my left hand side. You itching again, girl? Passing 19th Street. Now we're passing Garnett Street. Now we're passing Opal Street. You alright, girl? You alright? Y'all want to see something funny? Watch this. Jersey. She comes straight to that. I smell marijuana. Passing 20th and Snyder. Passing Woodstock Street. Now we're passing Lambert Street. Jersey. Alright, that's it. You gonna go forward. If it was in an automatic, then maybe you could like ride on. No, you can't even ride on my right leg on an automatic. You see? You lost your balance. And I just pressed gas and she went backwards. Yeah, even in an automatic, she can't. She's so heavy. It's not like she's a little teeny weeny chihuahua. Passing Norwood Street. Now we're passing Beechwood. Yeah, it's not like she's like a little tiny dog. She got weight to her, so when she's on my right leg, like I gotta pick my leg up so I can like press gas and, you know, brake and all that stuff. Remember, there's 3 pedals down there. This is a stick shift car, so I got my clutch pedal, I got my brake pedal, and I got my gas pedal. And with my right leg, I'm going back and forth from gas and brake, and I'm using my left leg for the clutch. So she can't really be on my legs because my legs are like, they're like being used right now. Passing 22nd and Snyder Ave. Passing Krosky Street, or Krosky, 2000 block of Krosky. Passing Hamburger. We're on 23rd and Snyder Ave. Yeah, I figured I'd shut my mouth right there so at least y'all could, you know, hear the conversation. Mass for sale here. Wow, they put a big old sign in front of their business. I didn't even know that they sell mass. Grand Yisha Ballroom on my left hand side. Passing Bonsall Street on my right hand side. Now we're passing Bucknell Street on my right hand side. Now we're passing 24th Street, 24th and Snyder Avenue. We got a playground on my left hand side. Nice park and playground. Passing 25th and Snyder. We got the Wilson Park Apartments on my left hand side. If you've never seen my video where I did a 3-hour scooter tour, I was on my scooter. I rode around the city. I went through a couple neighborhoods. I went through that project on the scoot. I went through there, and the little yobos was like, Willie, Willie. I busted a little Willie. Passing Point Breeze Ave. Yeah, I would have went through the project, but I don't think nobody gonna be out right now. What it is because, what is it? 4:15. It's 4:15, so a lot of people probably still like at work, things like that. We're at 27th and Snyder Avenue, and a police officer on my right hand side. Passing K Laundromat, beer distributor. Passing Edding Street. I'm gonna go down 28th, but look up on my left hand side. Look at the architecture of that building. Those swirly things up top remind me not only of Hershey Kisses, but it reminds me of Disney World. I've never been to Disney World, but it reminds me of Disney World. We're at there's E&E Food Market on my left. Let me check the time frame. All right, guys, we're looking good. I actually gave you guys 15 minutes over what I was originally supposed to document, but I gotta be careful with file management. These are very large files. This is shot in 5.7K, then it's downsized to 4K. So the files are huge. We're at 28th and McKean, and then I have to convert it several times while still keeping the 5.7K resolution, but I gotta transport it from multiple devices in order to make it work. Passing Dudley Street. Now we're working our way to the Grays Ferry neighborhood. We're pretty much in the Grays Ferry neighborhood. Got this yellow, what's this, an Impala? Caprice Classic. We got these rancher homes, right? They're called rancher. 20th and more. Passing Three Brothers Food Market on my right hand side. Yeah, we got the projects over there that I walked through. I did a walking tour. I also did a walking tour of the Grays Ferry neighborhood too. Alright guys, so that was our second alarm. That means that I have a 2-minute countdown until this tour is over. Well, I just wanted to take you guys through a little driving tour that was not structured. We're at 28th and Morris. I know most of them, my OCD kind of keeps me structured. I kind of try to keep stuff like organized. Sometimes some of the best things in the world have no structure. Sad enough to say. Although many great things do have structure, some of the most successful ideas, some of the most successful business plans, somehow, some way, became successful without having structure. We're on 28th and Tasker. 28th and Tasker Street. Making this left-hand turn. But yeah, so with that being said, guys, I want to say thank you all for watching. I appreciate your support. Thank you for your kind words. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the view, for the subscription. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe, turn on your notification bell.